Welcome to the DJNTV Chill Room Chat, your space to unwind and talk shop. This episode is sponsored by MadeByDJs.com, innovative tools designed specifically by DJs for DJs. DJEventPlanner.com, the industry standard for streamlining your business and booking faster. And DJRequests.com, the easiest way to manage your dance floor's vibe in real time. Support the show by using our Amazon affiliate link at DJNTV.com/Amazon. Now, let's get into the mix.
Some doggies, bro.
What?
Hey, welcome to Hanging Out on Monday Nights. Jay's all wound up about prom, so I figured we'd talk about it.
I'm wound tight tonight.
He's wound up. Prom season's coming up. A lot of you DJs are DJing proms.
Yeah.
Just before we get started on this, who went to prom?
I did.
I did.
Brian, you didn't go to prom?
They
Buddy,
had to fly.
Buddy, did you go to prom? Buddy didn't go to prom?
No, I never went.
Jay
No,
went to all boys school. If he went to prom, there was a problem.
No. I can do one better.
Okay.
I did not push my boys to go to their proms because I went to 2 proms in high school. And a couple of years later, I found out that both of the young ladies I took to prom would
What's
eventually
your
go
report?
on to get married to girls and own bed and breakfasts in Vermont.
So you had a certain effect on these ladies, is what you're saying.
I apparently am able
Yeah.
to turn.
It happened. It
I'm
happened.
like a day walker.
Yeah. My prom story is a long story and it's for another day. But I did go. I went to one prom.
No, but let me ask you this.
Yeah.
And I think I know the answer, but I'll ask anyway.
Sure.
My 2 proms, we had bands.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, the 40s were like that, Damon. I mean, no, as I remember, I think, one had a DJ, one had a band. But I mean, my proms were in 1982. It wasn't like
Yeah.
the DJ concept was obviously there, but it would have been all vinyl.
Well, I'll tell you the Reader's Digest version of my prom story because it's kind of relevant to what we're talking about here. I went to prom with the foreign exchange student from Bangkok, Thailand.
Oh, I know this story. Yeah, you don't have enough time on the show to tell the whole story.
I do. Part of her cultural thing, her cultural thing that she wanted to do, or she was supposed to do for her AFS or whatever it was called thing that she was in, was do a cultural dance. She decided to do it at prom. So
Yeah.
she's got this cute little black cocktail dress on when I bring her there. Then she disappears and comes back in this sequence tie dress thing. I'm like, oh my God, what are you doing? 'Cause I have to do this dance. I forgot my music. I'm like, okay, what do you want me to do about it? She says, well, it kind of goes like this, and she's singing it. I hate when people sing to me. I'm like, stop. So it's about this tempo. Okay. So you want me to ask the DJ, because it was a DJ there, to find a song about that tempo? She says, yes. So I go up to the DJ booth and I said, look, I've got this date here and this is what she wants to do. And I'm sorry, I apologize, but she's got to do this thing. And she's looking for a song that has this tempo. It's kind of like she's like the Win Patrick Swayze. It sounds kind of like that to me, the way she's singing it to me.
Wow.
And he says, what are you talking about? I don't. She's going to throw these rose petals. And when she does that, just kill it and move on to something else.
Wait, you picked her up and she brought a bag of rose petals? Did you know?
No idea.
Where did they come from?
I don't know. So
She didn't
anyway,
have like an
so many
overnight bag and
questions.
she was carrying all this stuff with her.
well, I'll address that.
She had a duffel
question.
bag.
I will address that. Yeah, she did. I'll address that question
After the show.
after the story here. So anyway, and they're like, I don't understand what you want. I'm like, well, I know how to work all this stuff. Just you want to do it, you go right ahead. Crap. Because I DJ in skating ring. So I went up there and I was, I cued the record and played it, and she threw the rose petals and I faded it out. And that was over, and it was muffled laughter and no clapping afterwards, and on to the next thing. I'm like, thanks, guys. I'm really sorry. Wait a minute. Dude, you brought a belly dancer to prom. You're cool. You want a job? And that was the first time that I got hired as a mobile DJ through that company.
Yep.
Yeah. So
Nice.
But the reason that I really didn't know about all this stuff is because we actually took a bus to prom. They didn't let us drive our own cars to prom because of drunk driving, whatever. So the deal was you're supposed to meet at the school, get on a charter bus, and then take that to the location of the prom, then back. That's why I didn't know about the rose petals. They were in the charter bus.
Wow.
Inside the duffel
Special.
bag that she brought on with
Right.
you.
Yeah, but I didn't know because we met at the school. I didn't pick her up. There was a reason to.
Oh, okay.
Everyone had to meet
That's
at
why
the
she
school
embarrassed
and
you
get
with
on
the
the
dance.
Mm.
Should have picked her up. Would have had a heads up. What's with the
Maybe
bag?
I did pick her up. Maybe I did.
What's in the
I did pick her up.
box?
I did pick her up. That's right. I forgot. I did pick her up.
He doesn't even know the story. It's changing from minute to minute.
I probably did. I probably
Okay.
picked her up.
I learned to hate
Anyway.
almondine vegetables at my prom because both of them had like green beans almondine. I'm like, never again am I getting anything almondine.
Right. But let's talk about these kids spending outrageous amount of money on prom.
$7,000 dresses, $2,000 tuxes. The saddest part about this, Damon, is the DJs that are going to hear and watch this are going to have to argue with the ASB about,
Yes.
you got a $600 budget? There's a kid in a Bentley showing up here.
Yeah.
No,
Some schools do big proms though. They do big dollar
Yeah,
proms.
but I mean, I remember my prom, we had a DJ. I think I rented a tuxedo for like $75, and then
yeah,
Right.
same thing here. Yeah,
and then
rented a tux.
my mom rented me a car. It was a 1990 Cougar RX-7. I was like,
Oh,
I thought I was king.
the
King.
rounded one or the squared one? Rounded, I think.
It was
The XR7,
it was almost square.
almost like a T-Bird, but
I was
not.
gonna say that was when the T-Bird coupe, they had that
Right.
same kind of
It
body
was a cool
style.
looking car.
Yeah,
It
it
was
was
like,
nice.
great.
I had a T-Bird turbo.
And
Yeah.
I thought I was king because it actually had the antenna on the side for the cell phone, for the car
Ooh.
phone. It was sticking
There
out
you go.
the side of it.
Do you have the
Yeah.
do you have the curb scapers?
No, it didn't have the curve scrapers on.
Okay. You didn't,
Well,
you didn't
okay,
get
so-
total Huggy Bear then.
Yeah, but
So-
I think it was like, I think altogether, I think maybe $200.
Wow.
I drove to prom. I remember this now. I picked her up and her friend up, and we went to a floral shop. My mother, she managed it before we went to the school, and it was in the family's '78 Cadillac.
Mm,
So I
see?
drove to the school parking lot to get on the charter bus.
Nice.
Yeah. But no, these kids are spending crazy amount of money for
Insane.
prom.
I
Insane.
There's
remember.
no way you should spend that type of money. You should not be spending $10,000-$15,000 per couple. For
You got
prom.
$15K to spend on prom and you still live at home. That's the issue.
Yeah.
Spend $30, go find a dress someplace, suit, whatever. Then if they got $15K to throw your way, be like, yeah, I'd like this for my first apartment. Or
Yes.
Maybe it's one of those things where it's like we were saving for college, but we know that's not going to happen.
That's not gonna
Let's just
happen.
go ahead and
yeah. Well, when
Do that.
you're
Then
when we
you still can take
when
that
you have
money
a
and get them
3-month-old
apartment.
with you, college is off the table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like Jay
And-
said, if you got $15K, even if they're not going to college, that's a year's rent at
Yeah.
an apartment.
well, don't you think a lot of
100%.
this is the parents trying to live precariously through the kids?
Well, no, you know what it is? We started talking about this earlier with I want to do this in the right way because I don't want to call out anybody. There are certain
Events.
ethnic-based parties that different groups have. And they always come down to it's really not about the kids sometimes as much as it's a flex by the parents. So I think you're
Yeah.
right, Brian. I think it's the parents saying, yeah, my kid's going to prom with his 12-year-old daughter and 6-month-old son, and check it out. We got money to burn.
Well,
It's like, okay.
we talked about kind of the quinceañera thing and the bar mitzvah thing, where,
Yep.
and I know in Latin cultures, I was saying earlier that the quinceañera is a bigger deal than the wedding.
Oh, it's huge.
It's
You don't have a court
they-
at your wedding.
No, the weddings are so incredibly chill that I've done for families that I've done quinceañeras for. The weddings, they just don't care. Like, whatever, yes. It's
Out here, the weddings are still a big deal, but they're nowhere near the big
nowhere
deal
near
that
the
Quince
quinceañera.
is.
No,
But I don't, and I haven't had anyone qualify the explanation for me. Nobody has said like, here's why, Jay, because we're signifying this because it always comes down to these parties are always, maybe even prom, it's always an entrance into manhood or womanhood, it
Well, my
seems.
friend Arturo will tell you jokingly that the reason being is because he's broke from the quinceañera. He's still broke from the
Well,
quinceañera.
that could be why the wedding's
So
not a
now
big
the
deal.
wedding is
Yeah.
not so big of a deal.
They're still
Yeah.
paying off those loans.
Right, right.
But it's now here's the weird thing. I've only done a couple proms in my career, and I had to pull hair to get money for it. It's like the initial, yeah, we're doing a prom for this. I'm like, oh, I need to borrow
Yeah.
sound and this. Oh, it's not going to be that big. It's only like 100 kids.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Well, I can do that, but I still need, we're probably looking like, and I'm going back 20 plus years.
Sure.
Yeah, you're probably still looking around, like $1,500. I did one with video and I charged $2,000 and I had a fast fold 10 by 10 screen and a camera and I had a Radio Shack switcher so I could play DVDs
Right.
or
Yep.
flip to a live cam. And they were very happy with it. But it was, I mean, I did more work than the 2K for it. And this probably
Mhm.
happened in 2005,
Right.
like 20 years ago. Yeah, 2005, 2006.
Sure, sure.
But what I hear now, like when my kids went, they came right home, first thing out of their mouth, DJ was terrible. He couldn't mix. I'm like, really? And then you find out later, who was the DJ? Oh, it was so-and-so. That guy does all the like grand openings for car shops.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
the budget
You know.
ones.
Well, that's it. They don't
Yeah.
have, and again, people understand when I complain about the budget DJ, I'm not complaining about their talent. I'm complaining about the gear. Like they're still using, non-powered speakers from the 90s and 80s because they don't make enough money to afford new gear. If you want it to sound bad, hire a cheap DJ because they don't have the cash to get a decent speaker in there.
Well, let me ask, buddy, because you're in the Chicago market. I know you don't do this kind of stuff, but I know you're aware of it, that there are some schools in Chicagoland that go big on the DJ.
Yeah, you know why? Because he has, do you know anyone from Boom, buddy?
I don't know anyone there, but I know of
But you
them.
know
And
of Boom. Boom is like
Yeah.
the biggest prom company in the country, and they're based in Chicago, and they're
Yeah.
doing like $40,000 proms, but they do multiple schools.
Yeah.
Well, they take over a school, and when they do that, they take over the gym, and they'll put up, and not just pipe and drape. We're talking about
Oh, trust.
full on light sets. We're talking about DMXing, all this lighting. You're talking huge sound systems. They'll bring radio DJs in, to do stuff. So they're charging, a great deal of money, and they have basically relationships with certain school districts. But then you have school districts that, they're looking for, $500,000 for a DJ for a prom, still want to rock it out with 200 or 300 kids. And they basically just want to be very frugal with their money. And the sad part of that is I really feel that, again, you're trying to be cheap, but you're also charging these kids not a few dollars. It's not like
Yeah.
$10 per kid for a ticket. They're charging
Right.
quite a bit. And again, I don't mind them
It's
buying
about
nice food
$75
for
a
'em.
ticket to get into a prom.
Yeah,
Yeah.
On average.
upwards of
probably,
100,
Yeah.
and that's
See,
per
when
person.
when I went to prom, I didn't go to my prom. I went to one of the girls I was dating at the time. I went to her prom. And I want to say the ticket this was in 91. I want to say the ticket was like $75,
Then,
which in 91 is a good amount of chunk of change. And they were
wow,
at a venue, not in the gym. And they had, the plated dinner with your chicken or beef. And they had a DJ, rocking. This was, 91. So he was doing CDs. But it was one of the things that when you look at that kind of things and you look at everything there, they still want to have DJs pay the same as it was in 91. And they want to have this big, huge setup, but they don't want to pay for that. So those schools who use the company that takes over the gym and stuff like that, boom, those are few. Most of the schools, most of high schools, again, they have champagne wishes and beer budgets. And
Yeah.
that's what they get. They get the DJs who are going to be lesser expensive, don't have all the proper gear.
Yeah.
They may rock it out and stuff like that, but I feel it may shortchange those kids.
Well, we had the plate of dinner too. Now I'm thinking about it. It was probably about the same price. And this was 89 when I went to mine. When was the last time anybody in here DJ'd a prom?
Last year.
20
About 10
years.
about 10 years ago for me.
Well, I do it every year at the same school.
Oh, do
Yeah,
you?
Brian's been doing it forever with the same
I do
school.
the same school for 15 years.
Oh,
Nice.
wow.
Yeah.
Tell us about your experience with
You
this.
don't want to go there.
Oh, that good, huh?
They got the same price for the last 10 years. So that's all I'm telling you.
No, I don't mean your price. I mean,
No,
just
but
the
I'm saying
experience
that
in
I have
general.
not raised their price in 10 years.
Why?
Sure. Don't go there.
No, we're not.
So we're not going there.
Right.
That's another show.
Well,
I can't-
how were the kids dressing at the prom,
They're-
Brian?
They're dressing.
I mean, are they going outrageous?
Oh,
I mean,
yeah, all out,
okay.
and they're bringing limos.
Nice.
Well, I mean,
I
we're
think
They
doing
were
And-
limos
and
back
at
in the
the-
90s.
Is it
Yeah.
at the school or is it at a venue?
It's at a venue.
Okay. Plated dinner, all that kind of stuff.
Do you know what the
They-
tickets cost for the prom that you DJ?
No, I don't.
You should find that out this year.
You should ask.
I would.
Yeah.
I'd ask.
Just out of curiosity, because if the tickets have gone up from 50 when you started to 200 now,
Yeah.
you know,
How many
that
kids?
shows why the kids are dressing the way they're dressing, because they're dealing with a big time event.
How many kids?
150.
Okay, well that's manageable.
Yeah.
You know what I want to know in 15 years? How much has the music changed?
Not the same music. I'm playing the same songs.
Really?
See, I
Really?
used to do my kids K through 5. And the first year I did it, you know what I leaned in hard on was that High School Musical with Zac
Yep.
Efron.
Yes.
And yet the last year I did it, I was doing more housey stuff and none of the Kid Idol stuff. They just were, Katy Perry, Lady Gaga, but they weren't into the little goofy stuff anymore like they were in the beginning.
Right.
Yeah, I think the newest song I play is "Yeah." It's like
Wow. And you get a pretty good dance?
Well, I didn't get the song list this year yet. I'll get it next week, but
when is this? Sometime in May?
the second week in May.
Okay.
Well,
Well,
it's
that's
making your prep list pretty easy then if the music hasn't changed that much for you.
No, they don't change. It's the same stuff every year.
Brian
And
used to do a school event. I think it was a Catholic school. And he's like, remember the music was pretty much consistent year to year. You know what I'm talking about?
You're talking about the I think it was Cedarburg.
Yeah.
Well, every
I mean,
year
like you could play like the
song
big,
was
you could play like
Sandstorm.
Sandstorm. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that
remember
was a big
Sandstorm.
song every year. Yeah.
Yeah, but you could get away with playing a lot of the same stuff. You weren't having to like spend $500 to go buy all new music.
No. The way that I typically work any school that I do, and I don't do them very often, but when I do them, I try to go in and play the hottest of the hottest of the hot stuff right away before they can ask for it. So he's legit. So whatever he does has got to be cool. And then I can take him in all kinds of weird, fun places and keep the energy up instead of playing, trap music and being bothered about that.
Well, sadly, that's coming
people-
back. Fetty
people can
Wap's now
ask
getting
for
requested at
it.
weddings.
People can ask for it all they want, but if my dance floor is full, I can request. So
No, yeah, I'm
Yeah,
getting
try-
Fetty Wap requests at weddings now. So
I try to keep the energy up. That's what the faculty wants. They want, fun stuff.
no
And I
slow
try to
dances.
keep it fun and
Yeah.
the energy up and done. Yeah, and that's something that it's the same at my weddings, really. The ballad's dead. I mean, no one's asking for them. There aren't many that I play even at weddings, let alone a school. And
A
that
slow song at a wedding
thing.
is a way to get around a dead dance floor.
well, I don't know.
For me, it's like if
Yeah.
they're not dancing, put on a ballad. Oh, I packed the dance floor. Now try to go into something fast.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, that was the weapon forever. I mean,
Yeah,
we did that
but I
for
mean, like
years.
corporate parties used to always be 0 slow songs because they didn't
Oh
want
no, we did them.
the CEO making out with the secretary. Oh, that was the first rule I learned was like, yeah, we're doing a
Oh,
Christmas party. And I'm like, no slow songs. Yes. Thank you for mentioning that.
Well, most of the
0.
Christmas parties that I do, it's whoever the employees are with either their spouses or dates. They're not going stag to the company party.
No, but they get anxious that they're afraid there'll be a drunken romance fulfilled somehow. Or
I
that's
never
the ones
did
I've
that.
done. And even though it's all couples, they're like, you can play one in the beginning, but not later. I'm like, oh, okay.
Wow.
Yeah, where everybody's still sober.
Well,
Yeah.
remember, he's from Temecula. They swing there, so it's different.
Things
Wow.
happen out here.
It's different.
I mean, a corporate party, you might get 20 to 25, maybe sometimes 26 minutes of real dancing before the party ends. They usually start around 7 and they'll usually end around 8:30. So,
Wow.
I mean, it's a long night. It's a long night, but it is what it is. I don't have those 12-hour, I married another cousin of mine Midwest weddings, but I do what I do. I do what I can. All right, everyone, it's 7:01. You guys are here till 3:30 a.m. Let's get dancing. Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Brian's 8th hour of the wedding. Okay, we're going to do a monkeys tribute now because I've played everything else. We love the monkeys.
When
Yeehaw.
I went to Foz's wedding in Bremen, Germany, I was best man for it.
Oh, Jesus, those things last forever.
Yeah, they started like
Euros.
when you normally start, you eat around 6, and then 8 o'clock dancing starts till the sun comes up.
Yeah,
It
100%.
doesn't end.
Well, I do a lot of Irish and Scottish English weddings because the word went out. I knew what to do. They get to the toasts. It's called speeches, and it's groom, bride's dad, best man, and minimum of 45 minutes each.
Wow.
But they also do the smart thing. If they eat at 6 and this goes till like 12, so we'll have like a 3 o'clock ceremony, goes till midnight. Eat at 6, speeches, dancing. Around 10, food comes out. So they can go the distance because they're not like us going drink, 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 pass out. They're going drink, drink, dance, eat, repeat. So like the second somebody looks hungry, there's all this food that gets brought out. I'm like, oh, that's genius.
We have what I call beer pizza that comes out of 10
Yeah.
o'clock.
Yeah, that became a trend at
Yeah.
non-Euro weddings of, hey, an hour and a half, 2 hours before this ends, let's get quesadillas or mini
taco
tacos
truck
or just something
yeah.
to kind of, keep you going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that's a good idea. But no, it's interesting the prom thing. Nothing
It's
for this year.
fascinating to me.
Got an inquiry for one last year, and or maybe it was this year. And I thought I gave him a pretty decent price. Oh, we're a little country school. I'm like, okay, fine. I'll do it for you for this. And it was too much. So,
Yeah.
and it wasn't much. I was
You
trying
get
to
what you pay for
him.
consistently.
But yeah, good luck at your proms this year, folks.
Yeah. Buy expensive dresses and suits.
And for those of you going to prom or renting Bentleys, it's never going to get better than that.
Nope, you've peaked.
This is peak.
17 and you have maxed out, kid.
It's that you got nothing to look forward to.
I know you think YouTube is going to get you a Lamborghini by the time you're 21, but I'm here to tell you it ain't going to happen. Ask Brian. He doesn't have a Lambo.
All right, kids. Well, that's it. We're going to put a fork in it. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be back tomorrow or whenever John uploads the next video. There'll be more coming. We'll see you next time. Good night, everybody. Whoops. Stop.